Hi, it's me again. Of course, it's JThorny12, and this is what is it, like a fifth tuning video now on tuning your RC engine. Now, it would have been nice to do this video on the Team Infinity engine, because that seems to be the engine that people are having troubles with. Although I didn't really want to mess up the settings on that one, because I've only just got that one and it is a real pain to tune, I must admit. But I will today actually go through the settings on the Toki 0.5 engine with you, as though this was the Team Infinity engine. Now, the first thing people are having troubles with, or they're not understanding, the high-end needle. Now, the high-end needle is the needle that controls your fuel and air mixture when you are accelerating from partial to full throttle. So partial to full throttle, that's probably just below half, up to full throttle. So from then, that is controlling your mixture. Now, with the high-end needle, when you are opening it, that means you're richening in it, and richening the mixture means that you're adding more fuel, you're letting more fuel in, and you're taking away less air, so there's not going to be as much air in. However, if you're closing it, then you're leaning it out, which means that you're going to be stopping the fuel from going in and adding more air. So this is basically less fuel and more air going into your carburetor at this setting. Now, if you want a good default setting on your vehicle, then flush the high end to the edges and then go half a turn and one full turn in. There we are. Okay, now the next thing is your low end needle. Now, the low end needle is the needle that controls your fuel and air mixture when you are accelerating from idle speed to partial. So idle is just, you know, you're not applying any throttle, it's just idling, or it's sitting down, just running. And in fact, this is the mixture setting for that speed. So if you want to lean this one out, it's exactly the same procedure. All you need to do is close it clockwise. Clockwise means again that you are leaning it out, therefore you're adding more air to the mixture and you're taking away the fuel. So this means that you're going to have more air and less fuel. Now, if when you are running your engine full throttle, you're running it full throttle and it just it's a very high pitched noise, it's over revving and then it cuts out. This means that you're running your high end needle too lean. Now remember, too lean means that there is too much air and not enough fuel. So then what you need to do is open it counterclockwise, therefore you are richening it. And that means that you're adding more fuel to the mixture and less air. Now, if when you're running it and there is a lot of smoke and everything and it sort of bogs down on full throttle and then cuts out, this means that you're running it too rich. So what you need to do is you need to lean it out clockwise, therefore taking away some fuel and adding more air into your mixture. Now, for your low end needle, your low speed needle, or LSN, if when you are idling and when you take the glow starter out, it cuts out, this means you're running it too rich. So then what you need to do is you need to lean it out, so that's clockwise, therefore adding more air and less fuel to the mixture. Now, your idle speed screw. The idle speed screw, the idle gap in your carb should be about, for Team Infinity engines, they should be about no more than 1 millimeter open. So you can set your idle speed using your idle speed screw. Now, if you close the idle speed or close it clockwise, this means that the gap will get bigger. If you open it counterclockwise, then what will happen is the gap will decrease, the idle speed will decrease and the gap will get smaller. So we want ours about 1 millimeter, so you can just open it until it's set to a good idle speed setting. Now, a good way to tell if your low end needle setting is working correctly is when it's running, get it up to the operating temperature and then just pinch your fuel line. Now, right, one way to test if your low speed needle valve on your RC vehicle is okay is to do the pinch test. So if we start the vehicle and then pinch the fuel line and the engine quits after about 2 seconds, that means that you've got pretty much a correct low speed needle setting. So let's see. There we are, that tells us that our low speed needle is near enough getting to an optimal performance. Now, when you pinch the fuel line, this will cut off the engine and you can tell if it's running too lean or too rich on the low end needle by telling and counting how many seconds does the engine take to cut off. So if it takes a very long time and in fact it goes on forever and it's going like that and in fact then you're running it too rich, so then you need to lean it out slightly, just slightly. Always make small adjustments at a time on your nitro engine. However, if when you pinch the fuel line the engine goes, so we're going to pinch it and it goes like that, that means you're running it too lean, so then you need to richen it out slightly. So that's counterclockwise. Remember, counterclockwise is richening, which means more fuel, less air, and remember, clockwise means leaning, which means more air and less fuel adding to your mixture. So that is, you can tell your low end is okay by doing the pinch test. Okay, now if you are having any more troubles tuning your RC vehicle, then kindly email me at jt12rchelp@aol.co.uk, or you can PM me as well. Please do not leave video comments, it's hard to explain there, and if you have a big problem or you have a very detailed tuning problem, then kindly post a video for me. It's much easier for me to actually say what's wrong if I can hear the engine running, not just a nice little explanation, spelt wrong, grammar mistakes, no punctuation. It's kind of hard. Anyway, thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy the new introducing bashing videos coming up shortly. Once again, email me, PM me if you need any more help, but hopefully this video will help you out. Remember, clockwise turn, leaning, counterclockwise, richening, and that applies for both your low end and your high end screws. Once you've got it perfect, your engine will be running great. Thank you very much. I need to shut up now.